So first number line, question number 8 part 1 में कराऊंगा. -11/4. Divide 11 by 4. We can write this number as 2 whole 3/4. All of you know, you have learned in previous classes that -11/4 can be written in whole number 2 whole 3/4. Now what does it mean? I have drawn 3 circles. Now because we have divided with 4, so all of these circles I will divide into 4 parts. Now 2 whole 3/4 means that we have 2 whole. For example, you think that these are 3 pizzas, for example, and this is the whole pizza. This is also whole pizza. We need 2 whole pizzas and 3 parts of the third one. It means 3 out of 4. This is the whole one. This is the whole one. So we will add all of these. We will write 2 whole 3/4. And shaded parts are those parts which are we using in this fraction. We can draw this number line in 2 ways. Yesterday I have taught you, but today I am going to repeat again for those who could not attend the class, or some students might have not understood. So we can do it in 2 ways. Number 1, number 2. There are 2 ways to think. Number 1, count small parts. For example, now I go back. Now what is this? 11. Because each bread or each pizza has 4 parts, and total we have 11 parts, but on the left side, because it is minus. Now count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Now you have understood that there are 11 small parts, but in this case, count wholes plus fraction. Fraction means part. Now, for example, once again, now this is 1 whole. This is again 1 whole, and 2 whole contains 8 small parts, and this contains only fraction. This is 3 parts. 1 2 3, 3 parts. 3 out of 4 parts. Here whole means 4 parts. Here also means 4 parts. 4 parts, 4 parts, and 3 parts. We get 11. So here we have 1 plus 1. We have 2 whole parts and 1 is fraction. Whole means 4 small parts, 4 small parts, and then 3 parts. We total have 11 parts. In both cases we get the same answer. And if we count directly small parts, even then we get 11 small parts. 8 part 1. Now draw a line Now divide this line into equal parts because we have more parts on the negative side. So we will start from here. Let us suppose this is +1, this is 0, -1, -2, -3, -4, etc. I will solve in two ways. For example, one, first of all, divide each larger part into 4 smaller parts because we have -11/4. So each part will be divided into 4 smaller parts. Now we know that we have 11 small parts. Two things remember. One, divide each larger part into smaller 4 parts because here we are dividing into 4. And we need 11 out of these smaller parts. Now count from 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now this is our answer. This is -11/4. I explain on the same page. I remove some parts and then I explain. Okay, now second way of thinking. Second way of thinking is that divide it by 4. We get 2 whole 3/4. Now here 2 whole. 2 whole means -1, -2. These are 2 wholes. 1, 2. This is 3 out of 4. I mean 1, 2, 3. Now again, this is the answer. And you can write like this. So there are two ways. First, you can count smaller parts. And the other way is you can divide the bigger by the smaller number, or if numerator is larger than numerator, then you will divide it by numerator and you can count whole as the larger one. Standard form of rational numbers, because this chapter is rational numbers. For example, now it is 6/-8. Now there are 2 points to remember, only 2 points to remember. Then you will be able to solve yourself. इसमें आपने 2 बातें याद रखनी है, बहुत ही सिंपल. नंबर 1, स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में माइनस नीचे नहीं होता, हमेशा ऊपर होता है, या ना हो तो ना हो, अगर है तो फिर माइनस साइन हमेशा ऊपर होता है. इसको लाने का तरीका मैं आपको बता चुका हूँ. मल्टीप्लाई न्यूमरेटर विद -1 and denominator with -1. We will divide and multiply with -1. Now it will become -6 and +8. This is step 1. You will remember only 2 steps. First step, you will check whether the sign is minus or plus in the denominator. If it is plus, then no need to solve this step. If it is minus, then you will solve it. Now second step. In second step, you will write this again, -6/8, and divide. You simplify it. Second step is simplification or simplify. And you know how to simplify. जिसको आप कटिंग कहते हैं कि कटिंग कर लें, ऊपर और नीचे कटिंग कर लें, बस कटिंग कर लें. ठीक. मसलन both of the numerator and denominator can be divided by 2. So divided by 2. अब कोशिश किया करें कि स्टेप्स आपके मुकम्मल हों. Now when we divide it becomes -3 and 4. Now this is the standard form. मैं दोबारा रिवाइज करता हूँ. बस यही एक तरीका है इसको स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म लिखने का. एक तो आपने साइन चेंज करना है नीचे वाला. अगर माइनस है प्लस है तो फिर तो ठीक है, फिर कोई जरूरत नहीं. दूसरा आपने सिंप्लीफाई करना है. जितना बड़ा मर्जी नंबर हो आपने सिंप्लीफाई कर लेना है. चाहे एक ही टेबल पे डिवाइड कर लें, चाहे आप बार बार 2 पे डिवाइड कर लें, जिस नंबर पे भी डिवाइड होता हो. अब बाज़ बच्चे पूछते हैं कि हम पहले कौन सा स्टेप करें. इन दोनों में से जो मर्जी पहले कर लें. ठीक है, इन दोनों में से जो मर्जी पहले कर लें. You can solve any of the 2 steps. For example, you can change the sign first or you can simplify first. In this question, we will simplify first. (16) can be divided with which number? I think both of these numbers can be divided by 8. 8 2s are 16 and 8 7s are 56. Now this is the first step that we have done simplification. This is first step. Simplify or simplification. Now second step. We will write it again and multiply it with -1. Okay, we can write it as, there are many ways, but you will multiply minus with the numerator as well as denominator. Now the answer will be -2 over +7. We can write plus, but if you do not want to write, you can leave it. Now second step is change the sign with denominator. If नेगेटिव, अगर डिनोमिनेटर में माइनस है तो आपने इसको चेंज करना है. ये सेकंड स्टेप है. उम्मीद है आपको समझ आ गई. राइटिंग इन स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म. राइटिंग रैशनल नंबर इन स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म. तो स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म में आपने 2 स्टेप्स याद रखने हैं. नंबर 1, changing the sign. Now in first step I have changed the sign of denominator, and the method is that multiply numerator as well as denominator with -1. You will get in plus sign. Now the second method is that second step is simplify as much as you can. Now we have divided both of these numerator and denominator with 2 and we got -3 over 4. So we have simplified it. Now in this question I have intentionally did the simplification first. मैंने इसमें खुद से जानबूझ के पहले सिंप्लीफाई किया है, फिर साइन चेंज किया. और उस क्वेश्चन में पहले साइन चेंज किया था और फिर सिंप्लीफाई किया, ताकि आपको पता चल जाए कि इनमें से हम अपनी मर्जी से कर सकते हैं. रूल्स के अंदर रह के हम अपनी मर्जी से एंड पे मैं आपको टाइम दूंगा कि आप क्वेश्चन पूछ सकें। क्वेश्चन 2 पार्ट 1, it is 4/6 and question is write in standard form or convert in standard form. Now, as I have told you that there are two steps. Now, first of all, see the sign in the denominator. It is already positive, so sign is in standard form. Now we will divide with 2 both of the numerator and denominator, and we will get 2/3. Now I am solving it again. Now you can cancel. For example, we know that it can be divided by 2. Because by dividing 2 we get 2/3. So this is the answer. We need not to change the sign because it is already positive. So this question involves only one step. जिसे आप कटिंग कहते हैं, कटिंग करके भी कर सकते हैं। एक और तरीका, एक ही लाइन में you can solve in single line. The main purpose is to divide both of the number with the same number. This number must be the same. Now this is the answer. You can also solve like this. 4/-9. Now again, we have two steps in this question involved. Cannot be divided. It also involves one step. Now 4 and 9, there is no number, no common number which can divide these numbers. You will multiply it with -1. You will also multiply it with -1. You will get -4/9. So we can write it as without sign plus. -11/13. Now it is -11/-13. Now again we see that 11 and 13 cannot be divided by a common number. So only we have to do is to change the number, change this sign with the denominator. So again we multiply with -1 both of numerator and denominator. Now again we get +11 and +13 because minus and minus multiplied and we get plus sign. But no need to write plus. Once you must show plus sign, but again remove it in the answer. Now number part 4, -21/-28. Now first I am dividing with 7 both of these numbers. We get 3 and 4. Now multiply it with -1 to change the sign of denominator. We get +3/+4, and now write 3/4. 42/-48. Now I would like to cancel in this question just to change the taste, है ना, जायका चेंज करने के। ठीक, आप जो मेथड आता है, एक में एक कर लिया, दूसरे में कोई और कर लिया, यू कैन चेंज। पहले हमने एक लाइन में कर दी, ठीक है। अब मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, पहले ये देखें, पहले हमने माइनस में चेंज किया, इधर मैंने माइनस में बाद में चेंज किया, इस क्वेश्चन में थर्ड फोर्थ में। अब मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ, कटिंग कर रहा हूँ, तो इसे आप चेंज कर सकते हैं। आप एक ही तरीका रखेंगे फिर आपको एक ही तरीका आएगा, तो आप मुख्तलिफ मेथड यूज़ किया करें, लेकिन कोई चीज़ बीच में गलत ना हो। सो आप बार बार भी डिवाइड कर सकते हैं। मसलन एक बच्चे को, वो ठीक है, ये 6 पे जाएगा, 6 के टेबल में ये जाता है, 6 7s are 42 and 6 8s are 48, लेकिन आपने क्या करना है कि डायरेक्ट एक बच्चे को नहीं पता चलता है कि ये 6 पे डिवाइड होता है या नहीं, तो आप क्या करेंगे, आप पहले 2 पे डिवाइड कर लें। 2 2 are 2 1 are 2 2 are into 4 are, and now again I am dividing it. Now I see that it can be divided 721 can be divided with 7 24 uh, 3, sorry 3, it can be divided with 3, and 24 can also be divided by 3. So divided with 3, 3 sevens are, and 3 eights are. Now the answer will be 7 over minus it, but not it is the final answer, not it is in the standard form, because here is minus sign. Now to remove this minus sign, we will multiply it with minus 1. Now again minus 1, minus 7 over plus 8. So this is in the standard form.